Please welcome back our Chief Development Officer, Donna McCullough.
Thank you, Carolina and Carlene. Your stories are such wonderful examples of how one person can impact so many others. As Carlene just said, one empowered person can make a difference. And that's going to be evident in the story you're about to hear. If we all owned our ability to make a difference, if we all realized the impact we could have on others in our communities, what would happen? Our last speaker today has a very powerful story about how one empowered volunteer took ownership and created change beyond even his own vision. Please welcome Ian Murray.
My first exposure to dementia was when I was a young child, just 7 or 8 years old. We went to see my gran, here in the picture. That's my mom's mom. And we took her a bouquet of daffodils from our garden. It was springtime. She calmly took the flowers, placed them in a vase, then took out a pair of scissors, cut the heads off. I asked my mom, "What did Gran just do?" Her answer was, "She's confused." Soon after that, my gran had a full-time nurse, and then as the disease worsened, moved into a nursing facility near her home. In total, 4 of my relatives have been diagnosed with dementia, and that is why my Promise Garden flower has a name on every single petal. My father, and on my mum's side, her sister, her brother, as well as her mother. The good news is, my mum is doing fine. She just turned 85, at home in Scotland, doing great. You know. Thank you. As well as caring for my gran, my mum was the full-time carer for my dad. He had vascular dementia after suffering from multiple strokes until we lost him in 2015. Obviously, with this family history, my brothers and I are concerned that we might develop Alzheimer's as well. Now, my job as an engineer, I solve problems. And I really want to solve Alzheimer's. I need to solve Alzheimer's. Not just for myself, for my brothers, but for everyone. This is why I got involved in the Alzheimer's Association and the Walk to End Alzheimer's. In 2014, I received an email from a colleague at work, Cindy. She was asking for a donation to join her team of 1 that she had started in the Walk to End Alzheimer's. I made a donation. I joined the team in Silicon Valley Walk. That first year, it was a massive team. We had 5 people. And a dog, don't forget the dog. Now, while the company team was small, at that first walk, I realized how big this was. That was my first exposure to the Alzheimer's Association and the walk. A seed was planted. I wanted to do more. We were a small team, but from a large company. And so I thought, how can I get more people involved in this cause? How can I get more people to help end this disease? So the next year, I became a co-captain with Cindy. We set up tables at our company, in the lobby, at the cafeteria, telling our story, recruiting more people to the walk team, raising awareness. I shared my personal experience, and people shared theirs. So many people have a connection to this disease. You just have to ask. Again, I knew I could do more. I had to do more. So we established an employee group across the company to share information, awareness about the disease, the care and services that the association provides, held online sessions, not just in the US, but all over the world. Raising awareness about Alzheimer's became a passion for me, and educating people on the services that the association provides. Next year, based on the growth, we became a national team partner. Now, you may be wondering, who is this company? The slide was there earlier, the national team. So, Cisco. And it's Cisco that begins with a C. We're responsible for the internet. We're not the food truck company that you see. And so we are one of the leading technology companies in Silicon Valley. That's where our headquarters are based, with offices around the country and around the world. And giving back is a key part of our culture. In fact, we were recently recognized as the #1 best place to work in the world. So it's easy to get Cisco involved, but what more could I do? How can I raise awareness not just within Cisco, but outside as well, across the community, Silicon Valley, and the San Francisco Bay Area? So I had an idea. Cisco's the top fundraising team at the Walk. That's easy. We need competition. We love competition in the Bay Area. We're going to the Super Bowl next week. Go Niners! And so every day, I commute from San Francisco to San Jose. I see amazing companies like Apple, Google, Facebook on my short 2-hour commute. And I ask myself, where are these companies? Why are they not at the Walk? Their employees are impacted by this disease. We know that. We need to see them as part of the Walk. We need to see them as part of the cause making a difference. This is their community too. So my idea was quite simple. Take all my contacts from my personal and professional network, open that up, work with the association, and let's get more of these people involved. Let's get them starting teams and have some friendly competition within the Bay Area. And so with the support of my staff partner and some other team captains from Amazon and VMware, in 2018, we developed the Silicon Valley Walk to End Alzheimer's Corporate Challenge. Quite simply, I shared my story with all the connections that I had, with the other team captains as well. We invited them to a kickoff, a happy hour. It's a great way to get people to come. And as we brought people in, we recruited them as teams. We empowered each of them by sharing our story, our journey of how we had gotten involved and how we grew our teams, the participation of each of our companies via coaching calls, and I was learning from them as well in terms of how do we create awareness, how do we recruit, how do we do fundraising to try and end this terrible disease. We'd share what the association's doing in terms of research, advocacy, care, and support. They say knowledge is power, and we gave them lots of knowledge. We really empowered them. In that first year, we had 20 teams sign up. We raised over $130,000 for the walk. That's pretty good, but I'm competitive, so I knew we could do better. So this last year, we expanded it to 3 of the walks in the Bay Area. And for the 2019 challenge in San Francisco, we had the kickoff. Some of the pictures here are from the new Salesforce Tower, great view. And so we had 50 people join us at that kickoff that had never been involved before, just because we reached out and shared our stories. And not only did we have new teams sign up as a result, we also got new corporate sponsors for each of the walks. And now in the second year of the challenge, we've had a total of 37 corporate teams and raised over $300,000. All this started because I wanted to do more. I knew I could do more. And I'm sure all of you have asked the same question. What else can you do? So it's easy. When you go home, look around your community. Look at the buildings with the nice names, the companies around you. If you don't see them at your events, make a connection. You might not have companies like Amazon or Facebook, or maybe you do. No matter the size of your town, your community, or local businesses, I challenge you to do what I've done. Get all your names, all your contacts. Make sure that you know, are they part of the walk? Are they part of the longest day? If not, work with your staff partner, challenge your local members, your committee, to get them involved. Start a challenge. I want to see some competition. All of these companies are people affected by Alzheimer's. They just need the personal connection, and then they'll get involved. So please start your own corporate challenge. Let's see how much difference we can make across all of these walks. Every corporate team starts as a team of one. Maybe they have a dog as well. Someone asked me what my vision was for raising these funds. It's quite simple. A world without Alzheimer's disease and all other dementia. Isn't that your vision too? My wish, and what I'm working towards, is that one day all the companies I see on my short commute are involved in ending this disease through the Walk to End Alzheimer's. Thank you. So don't wait. The clock is ticking. A question I ask myself is, what more can I do? And I ask you, what more can you do? It was too late for my gran and the other family members I have in this flower, but it's not too late for future generations. It's not too late for that person sitting next to you to make a difference in the future of millions. It's not too late for the children at home or the grandchildren waiting to be born. Together, we have a chance to change the world. We have a chance to change the future. What more can I do? What more can you do? Thank you.